All right, we are back at it again this weekend. I did a little this week. I'm at 225 for the week so far in about 7 hours. A little bit Thursday morning, a little bit Friday morning, a little bit Friday evening. This morning it's Saturday, March 14th. It's 6:07. Walmart Spark's giving me total BS all morning so far. I've only had 2 offers. Both completely suck. I'll try to remember to put them on the screen. So here they are. Woo. However, DoorDash came to the rescue on my way into town. I got a $9.35 donut order that was kind of on my way, so I just dropped it off. And then as I was pulling up close to Walmart, I got this $6 and something, I think it's $6.85. It's going 4 miles, but what the hell, man, I'm not doing anything, so I'm gonna go do it. The other one, was going 2 miles, but it was 2 miles in the right direction, so I don't even know if you should count that. So anyway, I'm gonna go in Starbucks and pick this up. I'm in the Ford C-Max this morning. Supposed to get 40 something miles a gallon. It's saying it's only getting 36.8, but I don't know. That's a whole lot better than 22. All right, so this is the importance of having multiple apps on, I guess, because Walmart Spark's absolute dog crap this morning. But as much as I hate DoorDash, it's actually trying to come through for me. So I just picked up my 3rd DoorDash. It's going to be $6 more to go 1 mile. So that puts us about $22 for this morning in about 30 minutes. So we're doing it, just not the same way we normally do. Okay, I just dropped off that 3rd DoorDash. Of course, it was Casey's, so they were slow. And then it went to a house in a neighborhood with people who don't believe in house numbers or porch lights. So, and then the DoorDash map always is off, seems like it's off by a house or 2. So anyway, it's done. Walmart finally gave me something worth doing. It's a little 3 mile, $20 shop and deliver for like 16 items. So I'm heading that way. And we'll go do it. I should be done with it by about 7:15, so that'd be $40. And I'm at 22 something with DoorDash right now, so, and this one's $20 and some odd cents, so $42 in about an hour. It's pretty good still, with not much driving at all, so even better. All right, I got that shopped at 6:58. I'm going to drop it off. It's a little restaurant here in town. I know exactly where it's going, so it should take about 10 minutes to get there and get it unloaded. So all right, that'll put me at $42 in 1 hour and about 10 minutes. So heading back towards Walmart. Got a few Spark orders available. Nothing good. That Lions trip's gone up to $29 now. It's a shop and deliver for $3. It'll give me another trip towards my incentive, but that's a long trip. That's a 66-mile trip. That's a lot for $33 or for $29. So it really needs to be closer to 40. But this other crap's not much better. There's one for 28 to go. Also probably to Lions. Yep. Why don't they just combine them fucking things? I'm getting orders. They're just not pretty. There's one to Mound Ridge with 3 drops that for 22. It's only 15 miles. That might be the one to take. But it doesn't give me the incentive thing. So, anyway, we'll see. Okay, so I went ahead and took this Lions for 29 something. I know it's a terrible order to take. It was only 3 items. It's 33 miles there, 33 miles back. It's gonna take me just over an hour to do it. My thinking is 2 things. I'm gonna sit here in my car for like 5 minutes and pray I get an Uber going that direction. That would be ideal. But if not, I'm gonna take it. I've only driven like 10 miles this morning and made $42. So I'm gonna make just if you add the $3, it's $12 for 4 trips. So this is my 2nd trip, so basically $3 a trip. So that makes this one 32. So that puts me at 74. I should be done and back by 8:40. So I mean, I gotta do something, man. Walmart is this order's been on here pretty much all morning. It's gone up from 23, I think, to 29. So, and it may have kept going up, but I'm not just gonna sit here. I'm gonna go make my money. So it's probably the wrong decision, unless an Uber pops up in the next 2 minutes, but it is what it is. Here we go. All right, I just dropped that Lions order off. So I'm sitting about $74 for 2 hours. Of course, it'll take me almost 30 minutes. It's 8:08. It'll take me almost 30 minutes to get back, so 2.5 hours really. It's still about $30 an hour. Uber did not come through for me, so it was only a $30 delivery-ish. Little less than 30, but it is what it is. We're on our way back. See what happens the rest of the morning. My strategy, well, I don't really have a strategy. I'm gonna stop around 11 probably, go home. My kid's got a friend doing some motocross racing today at some point, so I think it's about 1 o'clock or so. So we're gonna go do that for a couple hours now. Come back out and see what the evening brings, and then do a little in the morning. The goal's always 300 on a weekend in as little time as possible. Usually I get over that. All right, so I picked up this $95 3-drop Uber. It's 52 miles, but it's not 52 miles back, because they got me going like 3 or 4 miles one way, then about 20 miles a different way, and then to Hillsboro. So it'll only be 24. It's only going to be about 76 miles total, and it's $95. I didn't really have a chance, you know, Uber don't give you but a few seconds to accept it or not, and so I took it. So I was just picking up a DoorDash for $7 when that happened, and I was worried I wasn't gonna make it back to the store in time, because Uber also will cancel you if you don't get there pretty quick. So, but I'm here and I'm waiting for my $95 order. It says it'll take 1 hour and 11 minutes, so that should finish me up about 10:10. And then a 30-minute drive back, 20-minute drive back, or whatever. So about 10:30. So 95. I'll take 95 all day. All right, it's 9:55. We are about 10 minutes from dropping off the last part of this $95 order. So we should be back in at Walmart about 10:30. So 4.5 hours. What is that? About $170 or so that we've done so far in 4.5 hours. I haven't done the math on that, but that's probably pretty good. So I've never had I had that $95 order a few weeks ago. That was fantastic because it was just a shop and deliver, and it took like an hour and a half. This one's gonna take like I don't remember what time I started, but about an hour and a half. So that's pretty good pay per hour there. All right, I'm just getting back to Walmart. It's 10:43. I had to stop at the store and get something to drink. So it's amazing how much time you lose. I lost like 15 minutes by stopping and getting a Coke. The morning started weird with really crappy spark orders, but it finished pretty well. So I'm not 100% sure of my mileage, but it's less than my dollars. I know that. So I worked 6 hours this morning. It's 12 o'clock, so it's 11:56. So we'll call it 6 hours. I made $230, and I drove less than that. I drove probably 200 miles or so. So that's not too bad. So whatever 230 divided by 6 is, I'm guessing around between $35 and $38 an hour or something like that. I'll take it for sure. I'm gonna come back out this afternoon about 4 o'clock, and it'd be great to go ahead and make another $200 and not do much tomorrow, but we'll see what it holds. I still got 2 trips on that incentive to make. Their shop and deliver. It has to be a shop and deliver, I guess, because the curbsides aren't paying it. So 1 more trip will get me 8. 2 trips gets me 12. So hopefully I'll hit that this afternoon, and along with a few other things. But my gas, it says I'm averaging 34.8 miles per gallon compared to the 22 I was getting with the van. So it's gonna save me $200-300 a month in gas, I bet. And then gas prices going up like they are, I don't know. I look for some people to stop doing it. The people that drive things that are gas guzzlers, well, they'll be priced out, I'm sure, if they don't raise our delivery pay. So anyway, that's why I went ahead and got this car, because I wanted to stay ahead of it. I didn't want to wait till gas went way up and they marked all these gas savers up to even more. I overpaid for this one. So it's about 3 o'clock and we are back at it. I was gonna wait till 4, but I just happened to turn my phone on and got this order right away for $18 to shop for 9 items and go 2.9 miles, I think it said, maybe 2.3 miles. So I'm gonna go do it and get a few more and go back home. We should be over 300 when we go home today, because this one puts me at about 250. All right, I delivered that $18 2.9 mile one. It's 3:15. Didn't take any time at all to shop it. And as I was leaving there, it's not ideal, but there was a $75, I think it's 21 stop down to Hutchinson. It's gonna take me 2.5 hours, and then I'll go home. So I figure I'll go get it and do it and go home. So that's, I'm at 250, so that puts me at 325, and I'll be done before 6 o'clock and home by 6 o'clock. So that is the plan. And then tomorrow morning I'll come make 50 or 60 bucks maybe and go home. Okay, that took exactly 2.5 hours like they said it would. So here we are. So I worked 8 hours today. Just under 8, not quite 8, but I'll call it 8. I made $325. I'm not sure exactly how many miles I drove. Probably close to 325. So there you go. I don't know what that adds up to per hour. I think it's probably between 35 and 38, I bet. So that's it for today. I'm on my way home. I'll get back at it in the morning. So it's 6:05 on Sunday morning. Forgot my camera again today. It's I've only had one offer and it was not good, so I didn't take it. So I would really like to make about 50 bucks before 8 o'clock. It's gonna be hard to do if I don't get any offers. So I'm just gonna cruise around in here hoping something comes up. I got my DoorDash set, but it's not until 6:30. So anyway, we're just walking through Walmart hoping something happens. Alright, so I went ahead and took one to Hillsboro for $30, and now I'm on my way to Mound Ridge with one for $20. And then I gotta go get my wife and take her to work. So as soon as I got on the highway with this one, Uber's hit me up with a $54, looks like a local, like a 13-mile $54 one, but I don't have time, which I already had this one loaded and ready to go. But, so anyway, that's gonna be my morning. 50 bucks, about 60 miles. And then when I drop her off, I'll probably do one or two more before I go home. And that's about it for the weekend. All right, back in the old van today for a few hours or an hour or whatever. Just dropped my wife off at work. Sitting at $50 right now in 2 hours, so that's not great. But it is what it is. I just picked up this little $13 order to go 2 miles here in town. The wind's blowing steady at over 30 miles an hour today, so gas mileage is a factor. So my plan is just to do this order and maybe one more and call it a weekend. So we're sitting at $375 for the weekend and $600 for the week. So that's where we're at. But it's supposed to get rainy and ugly this afternoon. So all right, I delivered that little $13 order and I'm heading back to Walmart. I picked up a $29 to Mound Ridge, which is about 14 miles, and that'll probably be it unless I get something crazy on my way back. But that'll put me about $643, something like that, for the week. All right, I just dropped that one off in Mound Ridge. I don't know if you can see how dusty it's blowing out here, man. Anyway, I just dropped that one off in Mound Ridge and got back on the highway, and I got this 27, I can't remember the cents, but it's $27 to go 2.9 miles. It's 19 items to shop for, so I'll go ahead and do that one before I go home. It'll only take about 30 minutes probably, so knock that one out, and then unless something else good like that pops up, I'm gonna go home. All right, I'm gonna do one more order. I'm gonna switch cars give my wife back her van. I'm gonna take my old beater that I've had parked at Walmart for 3 or 4 days when I got the new car. Look at that. 30 miles an hour constant. Anyway, filling her van up with gas. And I picked up a $20 order to drop off on my way home. And I'll let you know what it all adds up to. All right, I am done for the weekend. So here's some numbers. So earlier this week, Thursday and Friday, I worked a total of 7 hours before and after work. I made $225. That equals $32 an hour. This weekend, I worked a total of 12 hours, $474. That equals $39 an hour. So together, at $699 in 19 hours for $36 an hour average. I drove a total of 682 miles this week. So that's got me in my dollar per mile thing. So yeah, that's it, man. Not bad. I mean, could be better, but it's not bad. So I guess for the song of the week this week, let's go with since the wonderful government of ours has decided to go to war again, let's go with War Pigs. They love to send our young people to die in stupid shit, so we'll go with War Pigs. That's Black Sabbath if you don't know, Ozzy. That's it for the week. I'll see you next week.
Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction.